Hi guys, it is Deirdre Elizabeth. I don't think you've ever seen this corner of my room before. This is like behind my desk in my office little area. As you can see, it's a disaster. I have to clean my desk as a mess, but this is a chair full of clothes that I have to go through because I am cleaning out my closet and I've got a ton of stuff I'm giving away. So I've got that to do. I'm wearing shorts, by the way. But anyways, yeah, so much has happened. I haven't made a video in a long time because I've been going through the ringer with like my personal life and with work, and so much has been going on, and I hope one day soon to be able to share it all with you and let you know what's been going on. But I have almost made it out the other side, but I know I will because I have faith that things happen for a reason and every challenge makes you better, and you know, everything is an opportunity to grow and learn. And as long as you grow from every opportunity, then there's never a loss. So I am in a good space, but I am heading to a doctor's appointment and I wanted to check in and say hi. So I'll probably talk to you guys on the way to the doctor's appointment because I do have something on my mind that I do want to talk about that I think is lacking in our culture and in society as a whole. So I'll chat with you on my way to the appointment because we all know I love talking in the car, and I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, it's Deirdre Elizabeth, and I am on the road to the doctor's appointment. And I was just thinking, I'm wearing like this, these nice little shorts, these pleated shorts that I love, and this big fluffy blouse. And I love wearing like long blouses over shorts and then heels in the summer. I feel like that's a nice look. Last summer I wore like everything cinched in and super tight and like high-waisted pants tight, but this summer I'm kind of more flowy and relaxed, but I've still got my heels on because that's me. But I'm so blessed that I have air conditioning in my car, because I was thinking back, like last year I couldn't have done this because my air conditioning broke in my vehicle and I couldn't afford to fix it at the time. So I was like dying of heat, and a lot of times I was on the road during work and it was difficult. So it was hot as hell, and like I so appreciate having the air in my car. So, you know, for people who don't have it, you don't know what's going to be next summer. So as tough as it is, as brutal as it is, next summer the world could be different, and my next summer the world could be different again, and you never know what's going to happen. But what I wanted to talk to you about today on my little trip to my medical appointment is the fact that I feel like as a whole, and certain age groups more than others, specifically not people over 40, I have found, people over 40 I have found, even the late 30s, but mostly over 40, do have this characteristic. They do carry this, and they do live by it and practice it in their day-to-day living. But young people in their 20s and 30s, I feel, are missing this significantly. And I was raised this way. There's no other way for me to live. I don't understand how people live without this, but valuing and demonstrating and living in line with not only your morals and your ethics and your beliefs, but having integrity. So I'm talking about not just when the conversation comes up saying, oh, I believe in this, I believe in that. Sorry, I'm trying to get my water in because I'm not good at it. I'm doing my best. So whenever I think of it, think of water, I take a sip. And that's how I do it. But actually embodying it and making decisions based on it, and not just when it's easy, but even when it's going to be at a cost to you, even if it means that you're personally going to take a hit, or you're personally going to have to sacrifice something, or it might not reflect on you in the best manner. I really feel like it's important to maintain your integrity, to do not what's easy and what feels good, but to do what's right. And I feel like people forget, they pay attention to what's legal and illegal and what's allowed and what isn't allowed, and policies and not policies and stuff like that. But I think people need to pay more attention to what's right and what's wrong. And we all know, you know in your heart and in your gut, at least you should, unless you're a sociopath, what is right. And there's exceptions, of course. If you were raised completely differently, which very rarely people are, even with the poorest of upbringings, people seem to grow up and have a sense of what's right and wrong, because we have a soul and we know in our gut. And whether it's a soul or a spirit, we have something that tells us right and wrong. And you know if something sits right and feels right, and if it doesn't. And if you're doing something that doesn't, I really think you need to ask yourself why you're doing it, who is it benefiting, and if it's for your own personal gain and benefit, I think you need to reflect on if you really are personally, as a person and a soul and a spirit and a character, going to gain from it, or is a situation going to gain and get better out of it as a result? Because if as a human being you're not going to grow from it and become better, and your spirit isn't going to thrive because of the decision you're making, I think you need to think twice, because we need to do what's right and stand up for what's right. We need to open our mouth when it's tough, when it's not popular, when it's an unpopular belief and people are going to criticize you for it. Like, people might criticize my videos. Some of the videos I make, people don't like it. I say things that are unpopular. And I have videos called My Unpopular Beliefs. And it is what it is. I have opinions that people don't agree with, but I believe them. I feel like they're the right thing. They're what's right. And I will always open my mouth, whether it's for my benefit, for somebody else's benefit. Usually it's never for my own, because that's not how the world works. It's always to benefit a cause or a belief system, to share with other people what I believe is correct and right, and the good thing to do and the correct decision to make and the right action to take, as opposed to what's easy and what's popular and what's the path of least resistance. People take the path of least resistance to benefit themselves, and that is the wrong way to live, because as a spirit and a soul and a human being and as a character, and also it's an intellect factor. People who are more intellectually stimulated, people who are more intellectual, period, and I'm not talking educated, I'm talking intelligence. Intelligence and education, two separate things. You don't need to be educated to be brilliant and to be an intelligent person. Sometimes to be educated, you need to be intelligent, but you don't need to be educated to be intelligent, if you get me. But intelligent people know the difference between right and wrong, and oftentimes they'll open their mouth about it, but not always. People are very self-motivated, very self-consumed, and they think the world revolves around them, and all they care about is number one, looking out for number one. But sometimes number one should be the least of your concerns. Your bigger concern should be what's right and what's wrong. And this is all I wanted to mention today. And your morals and your beliefs, whether they differ from mine or not, are important. And you need to speak them. Because you need to speak up, you need to stand out, and you need to share what you believe is right and wrong, and your morals and your beliefs and your ethics and your ethical standards. Whether they're the same as mine or anybody else's is completely irrelevant. You really need to be able to do the unpopular thing and share what the universe gave you in your heart and in your mind and in your soul with the world, because you're here for a reason, and what you have to say and what you have to share is important. And when you lie about it and you don't share your authentic, true self, and you're not being authentic to your beliefs and your morals and your ethics, and you're not acting with integrity, you're not acting in self-service in the long run. You're acting in service of something completely different. And in the long run, it might help you in the short term, but it's not going to help you as a human being, and it's not going to make you a good person, and it won't help you in the long run, because people will learn to disrespect you, and they won't value your character when they know you're not acting with integrity. Even if you're doing what they want at the time, even if you're doing what pleases them and what makes everybody around you happy, in the long run, people will value you less and respect you less, because they realize that you don't practice integrity, and it's not a value to you. You don't value it, and it's not important to you, and it's not a rule of your character, and it's not a rule in how you behave. So that is it. I probably rambled on a little bit, but I really wanted to make this clear. It's really a passionate issue of mine, and it's important, and it's something I wanted to talk about. And it's nothing to do with anything that's going on in my life. It's just something that's been on my mind that I wanted to make a video about, and I haven't been able to find time lately to make videos. I've had a lot going on that's been really consuming my mind, my time. As you can see, the mess in my room. I'll show you the other side later. It's I'm gonna make another video later, and I'm gonna add this and make just one little vlog type of video, so you'll see it. But I've let a lot of stuff go because I've had a lot consuming me lately, a lot going on. And one day I hope to share it with you, and I will share it with you one day. But now's not the time. And all is well, and I'm healthy, and everyone I love is healthy, and that's what matters. And I'm doing my best every day, and that's what matters. So I hope everyone else is too, and I'm glad to be on making a video, and I've missed making videos and seeing you guys, or you seeing me, I suppose. And I'll be back on again, and I'm gonna start making more videos. Maybe I'll do some more vlog type videos for a while, since I've got a little bit of time on my hands at this point. So we'll see, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Hey guys, I am back. So it is the end of the night for me, for the most part. I'm trying to work on learning. I don't know if you've heard of it, Notion. So I'm using the calendar already pretty efficiently, but Notion is like, if you don't know what it is, it's like a life organization. It's a database. You can build different pages, and you can add your flowcharts and add your Excel spreadsheets into it, and your budgeting and your finances and your to-do lists and your calendars and everything all into one place, so you kind of have like a centered database for your life. But I find that I'm spending more time building it and learning it than I am actually using it. But so if anybody knows any, and I'm new at it, I've only been doing this for a couple weeks, so if anybody knows any good cheat YouTube videos or any good links to learn Notion and understand it better, please put it in the comments, because I need Notion help, because I really want to use it. It really looks like it would be an excellent tool for me, for my life, especially with regards to my professional life and some stuff on the side that I'm working on, and business wise and stuff like that, and my YouTube, scheduling YouTube filming and trying to schedule in some editing time, because I don't spend much time editing. I just get on here and talk to you guys, and I get viewers, but I don't get subscribers. And I feel like if I spent more time and did some better editing, I'd have a better subscriber base. And I don't know if that's the case or not, or maybe my content's just not trendy. I don't know. I'm just throwing spaghetti at the wall at this point, but I have fun doing it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But anyways, back with the water. So I'm working on Notion, so I'm gonna do a bit of that before I go to sleep, and then I'm gonna have a shower and do my skincare and do all that kind of stuff, and then get ready and go to bed. But I gotta work on Notion for a bit. So guys, if you have any tips or have any good websites, please comment and leave it. And for you girls and any guys who use it, I mentioned before that I buy hyaluronic acid in bulk off Amazon. I don't spend money at Shoppers on those little bottles. I just ordered, I renewed it, and this is what the box looks like. I wanted to show you, and it's quite a significant amount that you get, and it is pure hyaluronic acid, and pure, and it's a nice big bottle you get in here, not one of those tiny little things that you spend 30 bucks on, and it works really well. So anyways, that is it for the evening, and I kind of filmed throughout the day a few times, so it's kind of different for me. But I will see you guys in the next day or so, and I hope everyone has a lovely evening. And yes, my bed is on the floor because I found someone who needed a bed more than me, so I gave my bed away, and I made a headboard out of plywood, and I stained it. But it's fine, and
I'm one person. It's just me and my little pets that sleep here, so I don't need a bed. And the person that needed it needed a bed. So I gave my bed away. So here we are with the mattress on the floor. But I will find a new one soon and I will love it. But in the meantime, I love this. It's perfectly fine. So that's why I'm sitting on the floor filming. But I'm going to go work on some Notion for a bit and then have a beautiful, cool shower because it's hot here. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great night. Take care.